as we welcome you back to 500 David J. Stern Walk here in Sacramento. Keegan Murray had a very productive opening 12 minutes with 8 points. He's getting a breather to start the second. Portis Jr. has had a hot hand. This one comes off to Ellis. Zach LaVine had a good first quarter as well in his first action in the last 9 games. Knocked down a couple of shots. Schroeder. And Kuzma comes out of the pack with him. Giannis starts this period on the bench. Rollins, as Clifford picked him up on the switch. Here's Kuzma, has a mismatch against Schroeder. Good dig and help by Clifford. Trent Jr. for 3. Got it.
And that was great help by Keegan Murray as well, Keon Ellis rather, as well, coming from that right wing. But because of that rotation, left Gary Trent Jr. open. He's knocked down 3 triples here early in this game, was scoreless in their win at home over Charlotte.
Rollins into the front court for Milwaukee. Here's Trent Jr. Pocket pass to Portis. Gets it back again, spins on Clifford, and one for Bobby Portis, a.k.a. the people's choice.
You're going to come at me, I'm going to bring it back as well.
Portis completes the 3-point play. That's one of the issues that a lot of rookies deal with early in their careers, trying to stay out of foul trouble.
Well, you just don't want to make mistakes, right? And so it kind of crosses over to every element of your game.
Clifford with a nice drive, couldn't finish with the left. Milwaukee leading by 8. Rollins pulls the 3, and he laces it. Doug Christie calls timeout.
How about that transition opportunity? I don't think that ball actually touched the floor for the Bucks. Great passing by Milwaukee, forcing Doug Christie.
It's really about process, right? It's not about the final result at the moment. You need to see improvement, Doug Christie was saying, with the young guys defensively and some execution.
Of course. And you're also trying to integrate Zach LaVine kind of back into the rotation after missing 9. It's a nice 2-man game there between Dennis Schroeder and Drew Eubanks. But listen, you got to learn lessons in each game. There's multiple lessons to be learned. I talked about it earlier that the bench production is going to be big tonight. This bench unit is outscoring Sacramento's right now 18-7 after Drew's last bucket. And so you have to be able to win the non-Giannis minutes. That's imperative.
He's still on the bench right now, and Sacramento has not so far. LaVine playing with his food, knocks down the 3. Or maybe it was a long 2. Boy, he certainly is in rhythm early in this game. He's got his foot in the door, 7 points already.
The last time he played was December 14th on the road at Minnesota when he sprained that ankle. So you know that the rehab has gone well, but he's also fresh compared to everybody else, right? Yeah,
that can mean a lot, especially in a grueling NBA regular season. Portis is cooking in this ball game. There's no other way to put it. Portis, 9 points already off the bench. LaVine on the wide action. Off the Eubanks screen. He put Harris in the air, but couldn't convert. They'll have another opportunity. Schroeder out to Eubanks for 3. Rattled halfway down and out. Clifford was crashing, but couldn't get it. Kuzma against Keon Ellis. They'll adjudicate the call with the Kings down by 9.
Thanks to all the Kings fans in the section for helping you out as well.
2 shots. Officials saying that they grabbed that.
Yourself for a quick second, then try to avoid the contact. But he saw
Kuzma missed the first. Knocks down the second. Kings down by 10. Largest deficit of the ball game so far. Schroeder up there, a Chua screen. Found the lane inside, and Precious with the punch.
That is super unselfish basketball right there by Dennis Schroeder. He had an open jumper, and he's not one to pass those up necessarily. Very capable, especially in that mid-range. And he knew that he could create a shot for Precious Achiuwa and gets all the way to the rim, dumps it off.
Tenakumpo getting ready to come back into the ball game for Doc Rivers. Portis has been standing on business, but he turns it over that time, and there's a foul on the Bucks. Kuzma will get a breather. One more look at that foul against Bobby Portis. Grabbed him with the left hand. Now that's a grab. Murray and Westbrook ready to come back in for Sacramento. Schroeder rejects the screen, hits Achua on the roll through the contact. Doug Christie imploring Sean Wright to blow the whistle. No foul. And Sacramento down by 6 now. Harris turns the corner. Good defense by Achua. Giannis with a mismatch on Levine. Help came, but it wasn't enough help.
It has to come way earlier than that. You can't allow going to be disadvantages. Someone's going to get caught on Giannis. That's not, you know.
Look at his work at both ends of the floor. Former defensive player of the year as well. Completes the three-point play. And the lead is back up to 9. Here's Westbrook. We'll run a little snap action. 10 on the shot clock for Levine. Sprays it out to the wing. DeRozan left it on the front rim. Here's Giannis. But that's the kind of three you want to generate, right?
Yeah, that absolutely is the type of three you want to generate. Listen, I think for the most part, Sacramento's gotten some really high-quality shots tonight. I mean, they're generating. We talked about it in the open, about looking for assists, move that ball, make that defense have to shift as Bobby Portis missing that corner 3-shot. So let's see if the Kings can stick with this consistently for 48 minutes, create high-level looks for each other.
Hurry on the wing against Portis. Got him out in space, pulls the three. Rollins, who's made one of the most mercurial, meteoric rises in the NBA. One of the best stories in the league, folks, frankly, going back the last year and a half. Formerly with Golden State, and has really found himself a home with the Milwaukee Bucks.
So many times it's just about finding a good fit and timing, right? Yes. Timing with an organization.
Westbrook with the three. Comes off the Portis. Sacramento down 11 as we hit the midway point of the second quarter. Trent Jr. looked inside, now feeds it to Giannis. Spins on Achua. Giannis through the contact with the left. Got it to fall.
And they're having trouble trying to execute that clamp on that low block as Zach goes all the way and challenges Giannis at the other end.
Great point, Katie, as Levine knocks down the first free throw. A host of sub.
Bench coming right now from Zach LaVine,
who seems to have gotten his rhythm very quickly, despite the fact he hadn't played in the previous 9, and he's coming off the bench here tonight.
Listen, he's a legit scorer as you get the nice chase down by Keegan Murray there.
Yeah, knocked it out of bounds. He's in his opening stint.
Solid 12 minutes offensively.
Murray trying to guard Giannis, and it comes off the rim to DeRozan. DeRozan got off to that great start, going to try and walk down Porter Jr. Sprays it back out to Murray. They run him off the three-point line. He pulls up for the midi. And Milwaukee controls. DeRozan on Porter Jr. Now the switch to Reynaud. They put the rookie in ball screen action, and Turner flings it up. Did he see where the basket was, or is it just me, Katie?
It doesn't matter at that point. You're 2 feet from it. I mean, the odds of hitting it are pretty high.
He was off balance. Cross court to Murray. Drives it on Green. Finds Reynaud with that lefty jump hook. And it's one and done again for the Kings. Down by 13. Here comes the imperious, indomitable, dictatorial Giannis Antetokounmpo.